let's talk about Menacing at Midnight by Foo Fighters. Who wants to kick off?
I think Dan, he is our main Foo Fighters guy here.
I'm a pretty big Foo Fighters fan. They were I think they were the first proper gig that I went to, Milton Keynes Bowl, back in 2011. And yeah, they've got a new album out, and I commend them on this album for trying something different, basically. They've been around a long time. They've been a band longer than I've been alive. And it's quite easy to just sort of stay set in their ways. They've got all their big arena-filling bangers out there. Everlong, Best of You, all those. They don't really need to do anything new. They could literally just never make a new album again and just continue to sell out stadiums and headline festivals. But they've released a new album and they've tried something different on it. They've tried to sort of modernise their sound a bit. Shame, Shame, I think, is a standout of being completely different to anything they've ever released before. And in my opinion, although it's not great as a whole album, there's some new songs on there that are pretty good. The opening track is probably my favourite. Making a Fire, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And yeah, as I say, I commend them for just trying to be different and not just not doing anything, basically.
No, I like that. And again, with that first song, it was a really nice intro. I love the 6/8 kind of feel to it. Just not your regular time signature. And it came out of the blue and it wasn't expected, and like just kind of threw me off a little bit, which I really liked. I think the tempo of the album kind of went up and down at points. Like you say, I don't think it's a great album from start to finish, and that there are those select songs that you can really pick out. Like No Son of Mine had some really fun riffs, I found, some good drum parts, and like Heavy Foos is definitely something I can enjoy for sure. And then I think like Holding Poison and Chasing Birds stood out for me, but like this is the first time I've had a Foo Fighters album that I've listened to from start to finish. And I think it was a much more enjoyable experience than I was probably anticipating, which I don't want to come across as negative, but they've always been a band that throughout the years I've always heard like the select songs, the big ones, the Monkey Wrench, Learn to Fly, a Pretender, that you always hear on the radio or on like music TV channels, and you kind of, everyone is familiar with those, and it's like there's the unwritten rule of being a fan of like Foo Fighters, Chili's, kind of like your standard bands. But having that from start to finish and taking that experience in was something very different, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I felt like it was structured quite weirdly though, like because the first song kind of has a good tempo and a good amount of energy to it, and I kind of wanted to keep that going, and then to go into Shame Shame just felt like took some of the air out of it for me. Do you know what I mean?
Did slow it down after a very upbeat start, but again, it's different.
Yeah, the whole album had a feel of like they know that they can just pretty much just do what they want and like just try whatever they want, and like some of it worked. Like there's the title track Medicine at Midnight has like this funk feel to it, and then you follow that with like the opening riff of No Son of Mine, which just like kicks you in the face. And I love like when bands do things like that where it's so obvious that they're just having fun.
To expand on you saying they're just having fun, just before we started recording, I found that they've done a Bee Gees cover for the BBC Radio.
What song?
So I can't remember what song it was, but yeah, that just shows that they're just doing what they want to do, just having a laugh.
But they're at a time in their career now where they can do that. They don't need to do anything to like get more notoriety or necessarily please an audience as much. They can do what they want to do, and they have that musical freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it offers a couple of songs that they could add to their set.
Yeah, definitely.